Ever wonder how a single anime can ignite a lifelong passion? Let me introduce myself and share how I fell in love with anime, why I'm starting this channel, and what you can expect from me. Hey everyone, I'm Zil, and welcome to the very first video. One thing I really love about anime is the whole, the Demon Lord aspect. I love the way they do those characters, and so it's part of my gaming tag, Demon Lord Zil. So that's the name of this channel. I'm super excited to be kicking this off, the journey to connect with anime fans like myself on this channel. I want to take this opportunity to just dive into different animes that I like, that other people may like as well, to compare ideas, to give my feedback on how I feel about them, to hear about how y'all feel about it, different animes, what y'all got from them. I feel like so many people see anime as childish cartoons, and I hate it when people call them cartoons. And I think this is a way for me to talk about why I love anime and how anime's been very beneficial in my life and has helped me grow and become a better person and see the world through a different lens. One thing, I gotta touch on is kind of my backstory. One thing with animes is they always go through a backstory. It's great. I love it. It really helps build up relationships with characters. And I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, oh man, look at my shirt. It looks like I got Gojo on it, but I don't. It's a Kakashi. It's a Naruto shirt. Just so everybody knows, my hat and my shirt match. So there's that. But before we get into all the nitty gritty about my recommendations and what I love about anime, I would, like I said earlier, take a little bit of time to talk about what got me into anime. Like a lot of people, I found anime when I was younger. Some people found it during 2020, during the pandemic. I was already very much grown at that point, but I found it when I was younger. Didn't really fit in much as a kid. Had a speech impediment, stuttered. I was a small kid. I got bullied a lot because of my speech impediment. And my best friend at the time introduced me to Dragon Ball Z. And I fell in love with it. Just watching how the main character pushes through no matter what they go through. It inspired me. It made me love the action. The artwork is amazing. The storyline. And then from there, I dove into anime like Yu Yu Hakusho, Sailor Moon, Inuyasha, Naruto, One Piece. I still got to finish One Piece. I know One Piece fans are probably thinking, you haven't finished it. It's been around the whole time. You've been here since the beginning. Yes, I understand that. I remember I've seen it, but I haven't finished it. I do like One Piece, don't get me wrong. I just haven't taken the time to watch it all. Don't come at me with your One Piece math. My 13-year-old loves One Piece. That's his favorite anime. He is caught up. So I know it's doable. I know I should be caught up. I've bounced around between a lot of different animes, and One Piece is just one of those that I jump into in between stuff. So I love it. It's a great anime. I just haven't sat down and just focused just on it. And I feel like that's what you got to do if you want to really get through One Piece. But back to my backstory. I got picked on. I was bullied. And when my friend introduced me to that, he encouraged me to, just stick up for myself. Push through it. Don't worry about it. And, growing up without a father, growing up in a neighborhood where it was kind of rough. I was the odd kid. I didn't really fit in anywhere. I used anime as an escape. It was my way to get out of what I was going through. I learned so many lessons, right? I learned don't give up, keep going, rely on friends. It's okay to ask for help. A lot of things that people don't realize that you get from anime. Everybody thinks like, oh, it's for kids, it's cartoony, it's this. I see anime as like personal development with a storyline with amazing animation. Are there goofy, silly animes? Absolutely, and I love those too. Don't get me wrong. I watch some silly animes. I watch some animes that I'm just like, I watch this for just the enjoyment, just joy out of it. But, for the most part, I get a lot of benefit out of anime. And, when my friend introduced me to that, I fell in love. I was just like, anime is storytelling at its finest. It is how, storytelling was meant to be. And it's been something that throughout the years I've kept watching. I got into cosplaying. I have a few outfits that I like to cosplay and go to conventions. I have my favorite voice actors. I love it. I have my favorite anime content creators that I follow as well. And, anime is a way that I feel for people to develop, to become better, without feeling like they're being judged. Now, while the rest of the world may judge us for liking it, who cares, right? That's what we learned from anime, right? Oh, you got Asta, who has like no powers whatsoever. He's like, you don't think I can do it because I got no magic? Who cares? I'll train my body till I can do it, right? So they just teach us to overcome the obstacles that are put in front of us. And a lot of the world now doesn't do that. So that's how I got into it, and that's kind of the story of why I love it so much. The storytelling is by far better than what you see in movies, in comic books. It's better than what you see, and this goes for the mangas as well. I'm not so much as a big manga reader, but I like the storytelling with the animation. It balances it out. It brings in enjoyment, creativity, storytelling all together. You get humor, action, emotion. 1 minute you're laughing with the main character, the next minute you're ready to fight everybody on the screen, and then 2 scenes later you're crying with them, right? It's like, I have watched some really sad movies and never shed a tear, but when I watch certain animes, I'm just like, I'm not crying, you are, right? So it's one of those next level kind of shows. The battle scenes, the fight scenes, those things are there to really show you visual aspects of a struggle that someone's going through. It's never just about them fighting someone, right? There's more to it, and it's really deep, and I love the hidden meanings in some of these, and it's just been great for me. I have my favorite characters. Dragon Ball Z has always been a big part of my life. Always will be. Was I disappointed with some things? Absolutely. I've been disappointed in different animes as well where I'm like, oh, this was stupid. But it was great still, right? It's stupid, but it's good. It works. I loved it all the same because it's still my anime. My favorite character of all time is Vegeta. I don't know if that's noticeable, but Vegeta is my absolute favorite character. I think his character development in all of anime is probably some of the best. You watch Vegeta go from this ruthless, destructive person, and then he just becomes the person that is willing to sacrifice everything for the people he cares about. Before, he was ready to sacrifice people that he was partnered with, right? I mean, look at Nappa. Didn't see that coming. So it's that storytelling and character development that I love so much, and they did it with Vegeta. I also like Fairy Tail. I do actually have a Fairy Tail tattoo. I plan to get more tattoos about anime. I love anime. So, of course, that's the tattoo options I want. As we go through more videos and I go in depth on my recommendations on different animes, I will talk a little bit about what I get out of those. So, different animes, you get different things out of them. ReZero, I've been watching it. Love that anime. It's been great. I will, do a video on it. If you haven't watched it, I do recommend you watch ReZero. It is... there is a lot of blood in ReZero, so if that's not something you're into, then that's fine. You don't have to watch it. But I will say the lessons you get from that are worth watching and learning about. It's really good. I see some people, they don't like the violence and the blood, but then they'll watch TV shows and it's like, it's the same thing. Yeah, anime kind of over exaggerates it, but it's the same thing. You're just seeing more of a realistic example since they use humans and real people, and it's not a cartoonish drawing or animation. So you're not really getting the point, and you miss the meaning behind it sometimes. So don't let the fact that there's fake blood and those kind of scenes in there, look away if you have to, but you don't have to watch it. I'm not going to push you to it, but you should watch it. You know, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime, and it always will be, and it does have a special place in my life. It's not the best. I know people are going to give me some hate for this, but it's not the best anime. It doesn't technically check all the boxes and hit, like, you know, five out of 5 for everything, but I think it's the best anime overall. Inuyasha is an amazing anime. I love it. It does get, you know, in my top 10. Sailor Moon was a great anime. It will always have a place for inspiring me to dig into anime and love anime. It's definitely in my top 50, but it is not in my top 10. I do love Sailor Moon. It was a great anime. It's just not going to make it up there. Yu Yu Hakusho, not in the top 10. Maybe in the lower 50s. Closer to 50. But it was a great anime as well. As we go through this, I want to dig into some of the older animes and some of the more recent animes, kind of talk about what I love about them. I do want to do a video of my top 10 favorite animes of all time. I think that would be a great video to do, and then see how mine and some of y'all's top 10s compare. I think that'd be a fun little way to compare. So with this, you know, I just want this thing just be a way to, you know, connect anime fans, talk about what I've liked about certain animes, what I don't like, maybe what y'all like. Message me, comment, tell me how the animes you're watching are, what you like about them. Refer some animes to me. Tell me what I should watch. If I've seen them, I'll let you know. We'll talk about them. And then, you know, I'm gonna, you know, as I get more stuff, I've got this whole wall right here. As you can see, it needs more stuff. So as I buy more things or get more things sent to me, I will open them, and I will do that on the channel and put them up. So I think that will be exciting. Even if y'all don't think it's exciting, I'm going to find it exciting. So we'll see what we do. So yeah, I just want to use this platform to kind of inspire more people to get into anime, bring the people that are already in anime together, and just build a community of like-minded anime-loving people. And, you know, we share our ideas, our thoughts, our, you know, who can beat who in anime, right? Well, we can have these conversations without fighting. Maybe. Probably not. Sometimes we argue. And that's fun. But I do want this YouTube channel to be a place where we can talk about anime, why we like it, what we like about it, what we don't like. Like, I'm going to watch some animes that I don't like. I've done it before. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like it. Like, I'll give you a spoiler alert. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I only got through like 4 episodes maybe before I was like, I cannot watch this. So I do not like every anime. So I don't watch sport animes. If you think sports animes are good and I should watch them, tell me why. Convince me. Make me watch them then. Because right now I'm just like, I don't watch real sports. Why am I going to watch anime sports? So you got to help me figure out why to watch those. Get me into different animes. Get me out of my, you know, isekai, you know, those kind of animes. Get me into something that you think is better than. I mean, you convince me, I'll convince you. Yeah, so this is my first video. Discuss more anime stuff. You want to hear my thoughts on anime, get some good anime recommendations, find out some animes to maybe avoid, you know, find out if it's worth giving your time into watching. Follow me, hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, I mean, there's some anime games out there I'll probably start playing. I think it's going to be exciting. And hopefully I see some of y'all in anime conventions in the future, because definitely going to be going to a bunch of those. I love doing it. It's fun. I've got to get my Vegeta costume because the English voice actor for Vegeta is going to be there in February in Orlando at the MegaCon event. Obviously, Vegeta is my favorite character, so I'm going to go as Vegeta. My wife's going to go as Bulma. She doesn't really like anime, but I'm trying to work on that. And we're going to go and take our kids. Our kids love anime, so that's like, I won. Bam! So we're going to go there, and I'm going to get his autograph. So I'm excited. Hopefully he actually makes it, because I went to Collecticon, and Goku's voice actor wasn't there. He was supposed to be, and then the day that we went there, he canceled that day, and I was really bummed about it. But I still got to see a lot of other voice actors and had a good time. So I'm going to this one in February. I'm going on the Saturday, so I think, oh man, I forgot what day it was gone. I think it's the 8th that I'm going. So I'm going to go as Vegeta. I've got a Natsu costume. I've got an Itachi costume. So there will be those to look forward to. So the videos are going to keep coming. And yeah, let's just see how far we can take this. So, like I said, follow me if you want to see more stuff. Peace.